Hello, group number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what makes you attractive. So, why do people perceive you to be attractive? What are some of the qualities that they really like about you? So, I've already pulled the oracle. That's what I'm starting with. Then I'll pull some tarot for you. So, let's begin. This is the first card. We have raccoon and we have the earth element here. So, with the raccoon, let me just put down this card first in the middle. I don't know, I really like putting it here, this deck. Anyway, with the raccoon, this can talk about, first of all, creative talents. You could be someone who's very talented. Group number one, you could be artistic. I'm also getting creative energy. So maybe you guys have a strong Jupiter or a strong Venus, perhaps. Those are the planets that are connected with creativity. So I feel like you have that quality. Raccoons also talk about resourcefulness. So someone who's very resourceful makes the best of things. This is also a very cute and cuddly sort of animal. Even though they're rabid, I feel like most people do like raccoons. They're cute. And they're also kind of feisty and also a bit dangerous. It's not just like a... Even bears are similar, they're dangerous too. But when you think of a bear, you think of a teddy bear. But with the raccoons, it's like, should I go close up to a raccoon? But I definitely feel like you could be good looking, even with this card. We have a rose here, we have pearls, we have this beautiful eye makeup. Actually reminds me of Euphoria. If you take a close look at it, reminds me of something Maddie would wear. So I don't know if you guys watch that show, but there could be a character that you really resonate with. And I'm also actually kind of getting Cassie vibes also, because Cassie is someone who's I feel like kind of hidden away. With the castle, this is the energy of a princess that's hidden away inside a fortress or a castle. So someone closed off. She has that image, anyway, I don't want to go too much off on that show, but I'm getting a person with really pretty eyes. So you could have that. I'm also getting eyelashes with this on the sides, and the pearls can indicates moon energy. So someone who's feminine, someone who's gentle, and you come across as a person who's very beautiful, sweet, gentle, compassionate, with these pearls around. And we have this rose also. So definitely I'm picking up this energy of a sweet person. Even with the raccoon, it's a bit, cute, cuddly. That's the energy I'm picking up on. So people might find you attractive because you're very conventionally beautiful. You dress really well. You know how to emphasize your features when you do your makeup. You could have great style. Since I'm picking up Moon and Venus energy, so those are the two planets connected with femininity. I'm getting that. And also with the castle, this can I was getting that princess Disney fairy sort of energy from you. So maybe that's why you've always been into fashion from a young age. You dress really well. Maybe you wear lighter colors, they look good on you. But I'm also getting this energy of someone who's a bit protected. There's a wall that separates these people with you. So you might feel like a conquest. You might feel like this person is hard to reach. They're closed off, or I don't know, maybe you don't share your emotions, or it's just you're hard to get. People might put you on a pedestal. I'm also getting this energy of a person who's maybe belongs to a rich family. So you give that energy. Someone who is rich, very abundant, very, I don't know, this energy of a person who's very privileged or spoiled by their parents, or something about being like high class and out of reach. That's the energy I'm getting here. So people might not even shoot their shot because they feel like they're not on your level. There's something about people feeling not good enough for you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. With the raccoon also, it can talk about a bit of secrecy. So someone who's mysterious, like I said, very shy, reserved. Especially guys probably cannot tell what's going on inside your head, if you're interested or not. This secretive energy that I'm picking up. We have Nine of Pentacles. So this card talks about independence. You could be someone who gives this strong energy of independence. Again, it's giving me that energy of someone who has money. So you don't really need people to bring you financial stability. That's the image people get from you, because maybe you dress really, really well. And you could be rich, like I said. If you're not rich, group number one, whoever's picking this pile, you just dress so well and you're just well off. You spend generously. So people just assume you belong to money. And there's this nest, this image of nest makes me feel like maybe again it's something to do with family. You could be a person who's always surrounded by your friends or your loved ones. I think a lot of people might actually like to spend time with you one-on-one, alone, but you're always surrounded, especially the people that you surround yourself with. Even they could be very protective and intimidating. That's why people don't maybe approach you as much as they would like to. But with the feathers, it does. I feel like you're very soft, like I said. You could give that streak of independence, but you're also not someone who brags or someone who shows off their wealth. There's this gentle energy about you. You're humble. I feel like that's the energy I'm picking up. Next up, we have this card, action number 17, with 2 horses here. So black and white, yin and yang energy is coming through with this card. We have a lot of green coming through, Mercury, strong Mercury maybe with you. I think your friends could also be attracted to you, a lot of your friends. But yeah, coming back to this, horses indicate, I connect horses with body and the strength of the body, also the hair. When it comes to good looks, whenever a horse comes through, I'm like, you have good hair, or you could have really great body. You could be strong, athletic, or especially when you move your body. Your physical appearance is very good looking, I feel like. Strength, vitality. There's also this attraction, physical attraction that I'm picking up on. People feel towards you. And also you could have like this dual nature, which people like about you. You could be someone who's multifaceted. Even with the raccoon, we had black and white, right? So yeah, you're someone who has different shades to themselves. There's a lot more to you than meets the eye. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at next card. We have number 8. Even this broke down to an 8, so maybe strong. I'm getting all the planets with you. I started off with Jupiter, Mercury, Moon, then I spoke about Mercury, and now we have Saturn energy with the 8. 8 is ruled by Saturn. So yeah, I think you have a lot of support in your life. You have a lot of important people in your life, and I think you make good connections, group number 1. And there's a lot of people who could be interested in you. Yeah, with this, it says helpless and hopeless, but because this is kind of like a tarot deck, but I don't use it like that. I use it as an oracle deck, and I read the card intuitively, just looking at the images. So I feel like with this image, I see crossroads. So someone who's, I think you're very thoughtful. That's the message I'm getting with this card. Someone who looks at all the options. So I'm reminded of this video that I saw once, and there was this astrologer. He said, why do women make better decisions compared to men? Well, because men, first house, Aries, they're like that Martian energy, where the first option or the first course of action that comes to their head, they just follow that. They're like, I'm not going to think of plan number B, plan B. You know, they just go ahead. Very much like this horse energy, horse connection with the sign of Aries, first house, Ashwini Nakshatra. And women, they think of all the pros and cons. That's why they're better decision makers. So this is the energy I'm picking up here. Someone who looks at all the options, very thoughtful. You could be someone who could be generous. Like I said, you give your money away. You like to spend money on other people. This was also talking about possessions. So someone, again, you're well off, you're rich, then you're generous with your money. But even if you're not, I feel like you give thoughtful gifts to the people in your life. And you're very thoughtful, even with your compliments, with your speech. And people notice that about you. And they're like, this person is so thoughtful, they're so humble, even though they have all these things going in their favor, but they're still so nice. It's almost unexpected from you. Yeah, that's what I see. Very thoughtful person. You like to pay attention to other people. You're not self-obsessed. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's look at some astrology cards. We have the ninth house, Sagittarius energy. We have ascendant, first house. Again, every time ascendant comes out in a reading for looks or attractiveness, I always think of the body, because it's a physical body which is connected to the ascendant. So again, it's your good looks, the way you dress. And I'm seeing all these door, like this door, this key, and this archway. It makes me feel like you're just someone different, you're unique, you're not someone that people meet every day. Even this is giving me that energy of a castle, like a big door of it reminds me of like an old monument. So again, someone who comes from an important family, perhaps a rich family, or there's a legacy there, or there's high expectations from you somehow, and people take notice of you. You're someone who's kind of in the spotlight, or you will be. That's the expectation. And very good looking, especially red could look really good on you with this red dress. Ninth house, you could travel a lot. You could be very cultured. You know a lot about a lot of different things. So when you talk, you don't discuss people, you discuss ideas, you discuss cultures, you discuss the news or interesting things, and you're interested in higher knowledge, not just the gossip or what's going on, and none of that drama, but you want knowledge. There's a natural curiosity that you have, and you're always looking to level up, glow up, and get better. So you have this inspiring energy. People might look towards you and feel very inspired. So that's what I'm picking up. You could also be very adventurous, because here also I see steps going forward. Ninth house is connected to long distance travel or travel in general, and here we have action. So again, it's about movement. And very active person, lots going on in your life, very busy. There's something exciting always happening around you. So you're this person who doesn't really wait around for anything. There's a lot going on in your life. So that's also very exciting, that people tend to notice about you. So what I'm going to do now is I've pulled out 3 tarot decks. I'm going to pull 1 card each from each deck, just to see if there's any repeating cards. But yeah, what makes group number 1 attractive? Spirit, give me 1 card. Should I show it to you? We have 4 of cups. So a person who's not easily impressed. Again, that energy of prized possession, something about people wanting to win you over, because you're hard to impress, you're hard to get. Here also we see this almost like an ace of cups that's floating, and people want their cup to be this one. I want to see, we got chariot already, similar to this energy of action, moving forward. And with the black and white sphinx, we have the black and white horses here. So this is Cancer energy. I was picking up that strong moon here, like I said. So a person who travels a lot, very successful. You could be creative, you could have a business of your own, and again, people expect you to do big things in your life. Chariot is also a person maybe who has a lot of options, someone who doesn't wait around for people. People could be, kind of throwing themselves at you. A person with a lot of options and not easily impressed. Maybe you don't date. I'm also getting this energy of with you, group number 1, that you never date. Maybe you've been perpetually single, or there's this strong expectation from your family or your loved ones, or maybe from your own self, where you feel like, if I'm going to date someone, that person better be like a 10 on 10 or something like that, because we have this independent streak coming here. I have all these cards and messages about you, the kind of image you project, and then this 4 of cups about not really being impressed with people. So that's what I kind of see. You could be single, and people just perceive you to always be single. You don't really date a lot. So maybe people don't meet your expectations, they're intimidated by you, so they don't ask you out. But anyway, what makes group number 1 attractive? I want to pull 1 card. Spirit, give me 1 card about what makes group number 1 attractive. Strong moon energy. You could also be very moody. We have the star. You could be very moody, I feel. Someone who you're choices, your preference could be changing. Maybe you meet someone, you talk to them for a few weeks, but then the connection kind of fizzles out. I think you need to ground your energy a little bit if that's true, because there could be a lot of strong moon in your chart, which makes it hard for you to be more stable in your feelings. We have the star again, so that distance, people might look at you and kind of fangirl, fanboy over you, feel like this person's almost like treat you like a celebrity or something, where they put you on a pedestal and they're like, I want to be with this person, I want to be with this person, even though I feel like I'm not good enough for them. Something about just feeling like you're out of reach with the star and the moon. So some darkness again, people are not sure about your intentions. There's this mystery, raccoon energy coming through again with darkness. And also like you're far away, you're out of reach, but obviously with the star, it's like you have that star quality. There's something special about you, and people are really very impressed by you, and they want to possess you in a way. That's what I'm getting. So that's the reading for you, group number 1. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like the video, support the channel. All the links will be in the description if you're looking for a reading. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what makes you attractive. What attracts people towards you? What are those qualities? So we'll start with Oracle. All these cards that I've pulled for you. Then I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards later on in the reading. So let's begin. This is the card that you chose. We have a mirror here. We have the moon. So first thing I'm seeing, I'm going to put it down. The planet that I connect with mirror is Rahu. We have moon here. So you could have moon Rahu conjunction. You could have moon Rahu. If you don't know what Rahu is the north node of the moon. So you could have Rahu and moon in trine also. Or maybe Rahu in the first house. You have Cancer ascendant, something like this. But there's some connection going on with moon and Rahu. So I feel like there is a tendency that people could obsess over you. Especially people who have some sort of aspect or conjunction with your Rahu. So whatever sign that Rahu falls in your chart, let's say it's in Cancer. People who've got like Mars in Cancer, Venus in Cancer, they're like obsessing over you. There's some quality that you have here where you can really grasp people's attention, because Rahu is the illusion. Rahu is the point of eclipse. So eclipse is the sun and the moon. So people, when they come in contact with you, they kind of lose their mind. They lose their focus. They lose their sense of self. There's this strong obsession that can develop towards you. And you could have that natural ability to play tricks with people, to not in a negative way. You have the capacity. You know, a lot of actors have this because they kind of create this illusion when they're filming with their videos, with their films and their pictures on Instagram. Even a lot of people who are influencers on Insta, they could have a strong Rahu. It's all about creating an image, or just creating this product that they're trying to sell to you, even though it might not be accurate. They're just good at that, to grasping the attention and entertaining people. That's a very Rahu-like quality. You could even have maybe Rahu Nakshatra that's prominent, like Ardra, Swati, Satyabhisha. So that's like a specific thing with astrology that was coming through. But there's that natural quality that you have where you can impress people very easily. You could also be good with mimicry, or like doing different accents, or acting. Something about you that's very artistic, and you're very unique with your self-expression, I feel like. And you just grasp people. Let me know, whoever's watching this, if you can resonate with this specific message. And with mirror also, you would notice that a lot of people who have feelings for you or attracted to you, they will mirror your body language. And you naturally could have that ability to, just give these subtle cues with your body language where the person starts liking you, or there's some admiration that comes through. You could be naturally good at the art of seduction. You don't even have to watch like videos on it. You just naturally have that quality. That's one thing I'm getting with you, group number 2. We also have the fish, water element here. We have this Daughter of Wands, I think this is the Page of Wands with the snake. So with both the animal archetypes having scales, maybe you have really good skin also. Your skin is attractive when you show off your skin. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, just the way you dress and you show off your body. You show off your best features, like your, I don't know, your wrists, your ankles, something about the way you kind of dress and reveal your body. That's very attractive. Your body itself could be very attractive. You could be very flexible. Some of you, maybe you are dancers, like I said, entertainers, actors, something about using your body, having a beautiful body, beautiful looks, and when you move your body like a dancer, or maybe if you're into yoga or something, some physical activity, you're really good at that, and that's very impressive about you. People notice you and they're very attracted to you when they see you in action. Something about you just living your life and doing, like, following your passions, what you do for work or something creative, that's very attractive to people. You could also have really pretty eyes. I don't know if I mentioned that with Rahu, but I'm always, whenever I see anything with Rahu, I always mention the eyes. But with the fishes also, I mentioned the eyes, and with the snake also, you can have a hypnotic gaze. Some of you could have a Rohini placement also, because Rohinis are first of all connected with beautiful eyes and dancing, and also they're the favorite. So everyone's obsessed with them. And there was one more thing, I think, with Rohini. Yeah, they like to reveal their body a lot. Something about Rohini nakshatras, they like to show off their bodies. So you could have that. But yeah, coming back to these cards that I see right here, we see moon here, we have the water element here. So again, this emotional connection that people feel with you. With this card specifically, it can talk about a lot about excitement, some fire. When you come into people's life, they feel very ignited, they feel very passionate towards you. A lot of chemistry, attraction, I sense that. But also just excitement in life in general. You could have that energy about you. There's something special about your energy. Group number 2 that people tend to notice. I'm for sure seeing that. With Pisces also, I'm getting Pisces energy with the fish. You could have that. Maybe Pisces ascendant. But yeah, coming back to Pisces, it's connected to the 12th house of illusions, dreams, daydreaming. So people might daydream a lot about you. There's some psychic connection they might also feel with you. That's very 12th house Pisces energy that I'm seeing. And I'm also, one more message I'm getting. If you have exes, group number 2, they could have that tendency to always come back. Like they come back every couple of months, every couple of years. Let me know if that's true. Someone resonates with that message. But there could be that repeating loop. Something about your energy people cannot seem to let go of. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at some of the cards. We have Share the Love, 3 of Cups. So you could be someone who's very generous. Pisces is connected to the 12th house. You could have good money also, just in general. Rahu is also a lot of desires, ambitions. It usually can give a lot of money as well. So you could be someone who's generous with other people and you like to help people. That's one thing I'm getting. We have 6 of Swords, Believe and Succeed, also connected with transition and breakup, moving on after breakup. So like I said, your exes could be obsessed with you. And with this boat, again, a lot of water. 12th house energy, again, I'm picking that up. 9th house energy, long distance travel over a body of water. So you could be someone who could connect to people really well when you travel overseas. People from foreign cultures. You could be someone who travels a lot for work and you're constantly making new connections, but there's also this energy about you where people just expect you to succeed in life. Something special about you, you stand out. Group number 2. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Next up we have number 6, Contract. So strong Libra coming through. Where should I keep this? Let's keep it here. Strong Libra energy. You could be someone where people want to date you. People want to, I don't know, like as soon as they meet you, they're impressed by you. They want to date you. This is giving me strong 7th house energy of relationships. Oh yeah, I pulled one extra card for you. That's why I'm like, why do we have an extra card here? Yeah, I got 2 for this pile. from this deck. Anyway, with contract, Libra energy, also giving me Saturn energy. You could be a lawyer for some of you, but you could have a really good sense of justice. You could be very logical, and people want to date you, people want to treat you right. And again, that blinded eye, having that obsession towards you where they don't know what's right, what's wrong. People are just obsessing over you. They want to, date you no matter what it takes. And they'll make all these promises to you. I'll do this, I'll do that, just date me. Strong obsession. And we have Jupiter energy here. We have Venus here, again Venus. So a lot of Venus energy I'm picking up. A lot of people wanting to date you, wanting to be with you. Venus's relationship energy rules the 7th house. Very balanced person. You could be very balanced and you can put people off balance. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at some astrology cards. We have Saturn. We have 12th house. Again, I was picking that up. I forgot what cards I had pulled. Because I don't know, I pull the cards together for all the 3 piles and then I just kind of forget. So I didn't realize I pulled this card for you, and I already spoke so much about the 12th house. We have Saturn energy, we have Virgo. So Saturn in Virgo talks about service. So people want to serve you. Again, they kind of put you on a pedestal. They want to be like your servant in a way. They want to serve you. Or there's something about people wanting to work with you, even maybe because you're so interesting. There could be a lot of people wanting to get in like a business association with you as well. Some sort of partnership, maybe asking you for advice, asking you to work with them or to guide them. I'm getting that energy. With Virgo also, this can symbolize the Virgin. So that image of a really beautiful lady, I'm again getting that. So a lot of physical attraction that I'm picking up on here that people feel towards you. And 12th house is also one of the sexual houses. So yeah, I'm getting that. Wanting to get together with you, wanting to get to know you on a more intimate level, and offering something long term. Saturn is long term commitment, and Saturn gets exalted in the sign of Libra. So long term commitment. Wanting to spend money on you, wanting to spend time with you. Saturn, out of the, what are those called? Love languages. The one that I associate with Saturn is quality time. So yeah, that's what I see so far. Let's pull some cards for you. Let's pull some tarot. Where do I keep this? Okay, I'm gonna pull some tarot for you. I have 3 decks here. I'm gonna pull one each from the 3 decks just to see if there's any card that repeats. So what makes group number 1 attractive, Spirit? Give me one card. What makes group number 1 attractive? Okay, I'm gonna take this one because this is the one that I saw. 8 of Wands. Again, that excitement energy. We have a lot of Wands energy coming through. We have water also. So fire and water together. We have High Priestess at the bottom. So fire and water speaks about a lot of attraction. So I think this is the pile where I see the most sexual, physical energy that's coming through. Lots of attraction towards you, group number 2. And 8 of Wands is always wanting to spend time with you. Virgo is also your everyday routine. So wanting to be there with you every day. Saturn, spending a lot of time with you, talking to you a whole lot. 8 of Wands also gives me that energy of a person who maybe texts you every day. And with this Wands energy, it's that creativity. Wanting to take some action towards you, wanting to, I don't know, do some gesture, grand gesture to impress you. And lots of attraction, like I said, lots of chemistry. I think you have that perfect idea of how to impress someone. You can do that. You can read people really well, I feel. Group number 2. You can just figure out, okay, this is what this person's looking for. Let me just play up that role, and then the person is hooked. You might not do it with a bad intention. I'm just saying you have that capability. You can read between the lines, and then people kind of become obsessed with you. They might love bomb you. What is attractive? We have Magician here. A magician is again that energy of playing up, that Rahu element of knowing how to manipulate someone. Or again, it doesn't have to be something negative. I'm just saying it can also be that quality to say the right thing at the right time. If you're going to ask someone for something, you dress really well, you speak really nicely, and you're very kind with your speech. You're not going there and fighting with the person, pissing them off. You're very smart, you use your brains. Group number 2. And you know how to push someone's buttons or uh, get a favor. I feel like you have that quality. Whether you exercise it or not, people do pick up on it. You might even do it subconsciously. But with magician, you give this fantasy. You're the person's fantasy. Group number 2, you're the one where I feel like out of the 3 piles, this is the pile where people look at you and they're like, this is my person come to life. This is my dream person. There could be a lot of illusions around that as well. Maybe people kind of put their fantasies on you because they mirror that energy on you, and they're not realizing it. They're not conscious of it. And you might feel like, I didn't do nothing, I had the right intentions. Why is this person going off? Why is this person losing their mind? So this could be a reason, because they're just lost in their own world. I don't know, there's something about your energy that kind of triggers the side of this people in general, where they kind of push. We have the 3 of Cups, push their fantasies onto you. Tempress at the bottom. So we have 3 of Cups. A lot of your friends could be really interested in you, and I'm again getting this image of dancing, moving your body and living your best life. You're just busy being yourself, and that's when people kind of fall for you. And it could even happen unexpectedly. With other people, they're like unexpected feelings might come up with them, and you might also not be trying to impress people. You're just impressive in general, just your energy. And a lot of your friends could be interested in you. This is giving me the energy of a social gathering, celebration, being out and about, hanging out, celebrating, dancing, having a good time. Rahu can also sometimes indicate drinks. So people might overly express their emotions when they're drunk, or something about drinking. I don't know, I'm getting that nightlife energy coming through. Also your eyes. And what else am I picking up here? Let me just take a moment. I'm also getting this energy where you could friend zone people. You might put limits. You'll be like, hey bro, or you'll be like, I just look at you as a friend. So that also kind of pushes people to try to chase after you and to impress you. That's one more message I was getting here with the 3 of Cups. You might friend zone people, but they're interested in you. You might be like, I'm not interested, I'm not looking for something, and then they chase you even harder. Group number 2. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. You could have really good hair also. I'm drawn towards the hair. And a lot of styling. You dress really well, you style yourself really well. So yeah, that's it. That's your reading, group number 2. I hope this resonated with someone. If it did, please like the video, support the channel. All the links will be in the description if you're looking for a private reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what makes you attractive. So I'm gonna begin with the oracle cards, then I'm gonna pull some tarot later on in the reading. So this is the card you chose. We have, what is this number? 16. Breaks down to a 7, Ketu energy. We have shaman, so a person who could be a little bit detached with Ketu, and Ketu is interested in spiritual practices. So the shaman obviously talks about a practitioner. It can also talk about a student, like a lifelong student. You could be someone who's always curious. You could be into the deeper things in life. You don't shy away from dark things or like spiritual things. This is a pile where I'm picking up this energy the strongest, where I'm seeing light workers or tarot readers themselves, or people who are some sort of healers, maybe even can be doctors, or people who are into Ayurveda, yoga, spiritual practices, astrology. I'm picking up that strong energy. A lot of psychics as well, or someone who has great intuition, someone who has great emotional intelligence. You can be very empathetic as well. You pick up on other people's emotions. You can pick up energies. You could be a good manifester also. So people who are into all those higher knowledge things, who are into religion, spirituality, people who are wanting to maybe who are on a healing journey or who heal others, definitely Just the energy is someone who's interested in higher knowledge and wisdom, someone who wants to um, I don't know, use their powers in a good way, or to live a special life. It's not just about the regular 9 to 5, getting married, having kids, and doing that regular things. You're someone who's different, you're unique, you're different, and you're on the quest to find your purpose in life. With this pile, I feel like I'm just picking up that energy very strongly. I'm also getting Ardra Nakshatra. I'm getting a bit of Mula here as well, Ashlesha. Strong, intense energy I'm picking up. Some of you could be even be into witchcraft. Yeah, witchcraft, witches. Or you could be really into, like, some of you, maybe you like the horror genre. I'm also getting Magha Nakshatra. People who are obsessed with, like Kat Von D, her aesthetic. She's a Magha. And Shruti Hassan, if you're Indian, you might know her. She always wears black. She's in heavy metal and rock, and she does music as well. So yeah, very beautiful actually. So you're someone who's, maybe you wear a lot of black, and black could look really good on you. But definitely the eighth house matters don't scare you. You are actually wanting to know more about them. I'm also getting a person who's like a natural researcher. So you want a lot of knowledge, lots of information, and you get to the bottom of things. Passionate, and I don't know, there's this energy about you where people feel like they can open up to you, they can ask you for advice, they look for guidance in you, and you get a lot of respect also from people. People might respect you a lot even if they say it or not. I feel like that's what's attractive about you, your thirst for knowledge, your hunger for knowledge, and just your level of knowledge. You're very intelligent, group number 3, and very much in touch with things. You know the signs, you know the omens. You always I don't know, there's this spiritual side to you that people really like, and that is what attracts people towards you, especially people who might be even looking for healing. We have dolphin, water energy, water element. This card is also, I was surprised to see that the guidebook said something about being a practitioner. So with both the cards, it was talking about a person who's into practicing spiritual things, or someone who's very dedicated to their spiritual growth. And dolphin is also that energy of, even though we have this dark side, you could also have this light side. Dolphin is connected with playfulness, so fun energy. You can be fun around people as well. It's not just about the dark stuff or the 8th house matters. It's you can connect with people, you can be a good friend, you have good energy, people like to talk to you, especially hang out with you and do like socially connect with you. But they also ask you for advice because they respect you, they respect your opinion. You could be someone also who's trustworthy, who's honest. So people like that about you, that you're very it's hard to find honest people these days. Everyone lies. So this is what's attractive about you, that you're very blunt, straightforward, honest. You're not trying to create an impression, you're not trying to build a fake image, you're just authentically yourself, which is very refreshing, very hard to find. But you also have a good heart. We have the lion here. Speaking of heart, we have the lion here, strength. So with this rose also, I think you could be romantic as well. There's this romantic sweet side to you which people really like. It's very attractive. You could have great hair, you could have something about your eyes could be attractive as well, but definitely your hair. You're giving very independent energy. You're giving the energy of a leader, someone who has independent thinking, independent thought. You're not a sheep, you don't follow people, you set the trends. You're a trendsetter, you're a trailblazer, very confident. Your confidence, your energy is very attractive. People are drawn towards you because they just notice a person who's I don't know, your energy is attractive, the way you carry yourself, and very self-assured. You could have good high esteem, self-esteem, confidence. natural leader. We have this card, number 12. Numbers could be significant. You can pay attention to them. We have 11 here. Observe, it says. So you're an observer. I think you like to observe people. You can read people. You're someone who's naturally good at reading people's intention. You can pick up what this is. Okay, this person is trying to get some information out of me. This one person is trying to lie to me. You can pick up on people's intentions through their body language, or just, you could be psychic, like I said. I'm getting this, this image of a download coming through. So strong intuition. And you're observant. So you pay attention to people's needs also. That's why you're empathetic. You can connect with people. You know what's going on beneath the surface. So you can guide them better. Very intelligent, high EQ and IQ with this pile. We have adjacent possibilities, number 24. Moon and Rahu. So this is talking about doors. I feel like you open the doors to people, to a different world. Very much the spiritual side. People learn from you. They might not be interested initially, but then as they think about it more, I think they start to understand what you were saying. With this card, the energy is of a person who goes with the flow. I think you're easygoing. Yeah, you're easygoing. You have good energy. And you don't get offended if people don't take your advice. You could also be so wise, group number 3, that you don't offer your advice. You don't give unsolicited advice. You only advise people who respect your opinion, who are looking for advice, who will actually follow through. So you're someone who's very considerate. You don't try to push your own agenda or push your own thoughts and opinions on others. You're very accepting, very open. This open energy with all the doors, all this light coming in. Even your house could be, maybe you're into Vastu, because Vastu is connected with the house, where you set up your house in such a way that it brings a lot of abundance. So you could have a really nice house, people feel at home at your place, or something about you could have that energy where people feel this deep connection with you, which is very attractive. I think so far what I'm picking up the most is a person who's thoughtful, observant. People feel seen, heard, understood in your presence. People are naturally drawn towards you, because with this strength, Leo energy, you would notice that Leo is connected with fame. So people who have a strong Leo or Sun, people are naturally drawn towards such a person. And you're highly intelligent, highly intuitive, which is something that people might not understand, but they respect it and they respect you. Let's look at other cards. Talking of Sun, you did get Sun with astrology. We have Jupiter. Both the cards, especially Sun and Jupiter conjunction coming out together, it can represent a person who's very religious and spiritual, very righteous also. Sun is righteousness. Jupiter is also wisdom, guidance. You're a healer, like I said. You could be famous. You could attain fame in the future. A good energy again. Optimistic person. You help people, you guide them. And very wise, very intelligent. Lucky person. You bring a lot of blessings. I think there was one more card. I think it was the dolphin, which was connected with. If this card shows up in your reading, it means the spirit world is trying to tell you that some blessings are on their way. So you're lucky and abundant. This card also kept coming out. I usually don't take aspects, but I feel like people who are opposite to you, opposite in nature, those are the people who are always drawn towards you. So people who are looking for healing, people who are looking for guidance, people who are looking to educate themselves or get higher knowledge, those are the people who are usually drawn towards your energy. Even strong Mercury people could be drawn towards you, because that's the opposite sign of Jupiter. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe Saturn also, the opposite sign. Those are drawn towards you. People who want to learn, grow, heal, mature. Yeah, there's something about your knowledge that is definitely people find attractive. Your knowledge is something that's not easy to find. It's easy to find intelligent people, but it's hard to find wise people. So what makes group number 1 attractive? I'm going to pull one card each from the 3 tarot decks just to see if there's any repeating cards that come up. Okay, give me one card, Spirit. What makes group number 3 attractive? And 3 is the number associated with Jupiter. So definitely the wiser people today, or the more mature ones, more spiritually evolved people are picking this pile for sure. And we have 3 here as well. Okay, give me one card, Spirit. What makes group number 3 attractive to others? One card, Spirit, please. Okay, this one wanted to come out. We have the 6 of Pentacles again. Exchange of energy between people. So you could be someone who interacts with a lot of people on an everyday basis. I feel like you leave a mark on people. People who come to you, who meet you, you might forget them, but other people remember you. That's one message I'm getting. And people learn a lot from you. You're very generous. That's strong Jupiter energy itself. Very generous, always helping people, guiding people, not wanting anything in return, very humble. Jupiter is also looking at the bigger picture. That's the energy of Jupiter, not getting obsessed with the small little details, looking at the broad picture. So I'm also drawn towards this infinity sign. So you're conscious, even if someone's rude to you, I think you don't get moved. You don't get offended easily, because you're like, so what? My energy is still good. I'm not gonna let someone ruin my day. It doesn't bother me, doesn't affect me. There's something about you where the way you treat people, that's very attractive. And you're very generous, you help people. So the people you help, they always remember you. Give me one card. What makes group number 3 attractive? Spirit. I think it's your character. That's the most attractive about you. We have the 10 of Wands and we have the King of Swords in reverse. So you work a lot. You could be a workaholic. You take a lot of responsibilities. That's another aspect of Jupiter. Someone who's responsible. Someone who does the hard work. Who doesn't really look for shortcuts, or who's looking for a good time. You're just always helping, trying to make other people's life better. So you take on a lot of responsibilities. You always help others. And very busy person, always working on yourself. King of Swords in reverse. Your speech could be very, you're very logical and intelligent, but you communicate in a style which makes it easy to understand. And you're not harsh. You're sweet and easygoing. So you could be like a strict teacher, or like you're very specific. If people are looking to learn something from you, you're gonna not make it easy, but you help people, you guide them. You make, we have Chariot, 9 of coins at the bottom. So you're still, I don't know, it's like the energy is very nice. People appreciate you. That's what I'm getting. With Chariot, a person maybe who travels a lot. You could be a foodie also. So someone, I feel like whenever it's about learning something new, trying something new, people can always reach out to you. You'll be open to it. So you're broad-minded like that. That's something very attractive about you. And your love for travel, your love for learning new things. You could be very curious. And I think people love traveling with you because you're easygoing and you're not very fussy, and you're very flexible with this adjacent possibilities. You're a very flexible person. You take other people's feelings into consideration, and you're a very nice person. I feel like you have good character. You're very caring, kind, compassionate, and you're everyone's favorite. With Chariot, it gives me Rohini energy, a person who's everyone's favorite. So everyone loves you. Whoever you come in contact with, people, they really admire you, they love you, whether they tell you this or not. You definitely have that favorite energy. Something about you is very special, and people feel like a emotional connection with you. So it's what's on the inside that really attracts people towards you, I feel like. And the image that you project as well with the Leo. So yeah, that's the reading for you, group number 3. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave a comment, support the channel. All the links will be in the description if you're looking for a reading with me. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.